Welcome to Yes, I Can Bake. Here's a basic recipe for making homemade bread: ingredients: 4 cups 500 grams bread flour. You can use all-purpose flour as well. 1 cups 355 milliliters warm water, not too hot or it will kill the yeast. 2 teaspoons 7 grams active dry yeast. 2 tablespoons 25 grams sugar or honey, optional, for added flavor. 2 teaspoons 10 grams salt. 2 tablespoons 30 milliliters olive oil or melted butter, optional, for richness. Instructions: activate yeast. In a small bowl, mix the warm water with the yeast and sugar, honey. Let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes frothy. This indicates that the yeast is active. Mixing the dough. In a large mixing bowl, combine the flour and salt. Make a well in the center and pour in the activated yeast mixture and olive oil and melted butter. Stir everything together until it forms a rough dough. Kneading. Flour a clean surface and turn out the dough onto it. Knead the dough for about 10 to 15 minutes until it becomes smooth and elastic. You can also use a stand mixer with a dough hook for this step. First rise. Place the dough in a lightly oiled bowl. Cover it with a clean kitchen towel or plastic wrap, and let it rise in a warm, draft-free place for about 1 to 2 hours, or until it doubles in size. Shaping. Once the dough has risen, gently punch it down to release air bubbles. Shape it into a loaf by flattening it into a rectangle and rolling it tightly, tucking the edges underneath. You can also shape it into round loaves or divide it into smaller portions for rolls. Second rise. Place the shape onto a baking sheet or into a loaf pan. Cover it again, and let it rise for another 30 to 60 minutes until it puffs up. Preheat the oven. Preheat your oven to 375 F190C. Baking, if desired. Slash the top of the loaf with a sharp knife to allow for expansion while baking. Bake the bread for about 30 to 40 minutes, or until it's golden brown and sounds hollow when tapped on the bottom. Cooling. Once done, transfer the bread to a wire rack and let it cool completely before slicing. This allows the bread to set and develop its texture. Feel free to experiment with different flours, add seeds, herbs, or spices to customize the flavor of your bread. Enjoy your freshly baked homemade bread. Please like, share, and comment and subscribe the channel by pressing bell icons.